When you have a challenging relationship with your mother or other women in your life, you do wonder, where do you belong? My name is Melissa Princess Best Nichols, and I am the HipHopMomma Princess Best. I am a public speaking performing artist who seeks to heal, empower, amplify, activate, liberate the voices of women and girls so that we can have better communities and a better world. I grew up in a two-parent home. My mom, my dad, me, and my brother. We lived in a one-bedroom apartment on Trinidad Avenue, Northeast. My mother is a very strict mom, very no-nonsense, very everything is about education. My dad died when I was 12. He was very fun-loving, laid-back. If I said, listen, Dad, I'm gonna write a book or I'm gonna go be the president of the United States, he'd be like, all right, what you need me to do? Losing my father was a big turning point for me because that was like losing my best friend. Not too long after that, my mom, she started dating someone. At the time, I was so young and impressionable, and I had just lost my dad. I was, it's like looking for a replacement father. And so he was inappropriate. He was inappropriate to me on a few occasions. I was really scared to tell my mother because she seemed so happy. And then also too, because I didn't want to get in trouble or I didn't know if I had done something. And I felt heavily responsible for my mother being happy in a way and not, saying anything. And so I didn't at first. As a girl, it was like 1,000 thoughts that went through my mind. There were 1,000 thoughts, but there was not a thought about my own safety. And I thought, later in life, I thought, yo, that's a problem. How are we raising generations of girls that think about all these external factors first beyond their own safety? And I write about this in my book. You're gonna get one, that's how you do good. So we're gonna get started. This is a book signing and talk, but it's really what I call a hip-hop theater keynote. I am Orisha, I am Lakeisha, Black Mona Lisa, Lambia, I see ya. Return of mommy waiter. These mommies done wait up. They bathed in the water of Yimaya. Yeah. I'm big on culture for Black girls and women. You'll look around my place, I'm very adamant about her understanding the culture that she belongs to. For a long time, I didn't allow her to watch certain cartoons that did not have Black girl characters. And it's because I know. It's because I know, and people could say, oh, it's overzealous. I was like, you take any girl, you take a white girl, you take a Chinese girl, and you place pictures of Black women all the time, all around her in media, and see what she will feel about her identity if she never sees her culture. For me, belonging is so important, which is why I wrote A Black Girl's Worth. I'm a rebel like the soul of Ada B. Wells. To know who you are, belonging to self, and then to know who you are in relation to your family and to your culture builds a foundation for who you can be and how you can serve in the world. Women need to know about this so that they're not afraid to use their voices the way they would want to. For me, that's where the HipHopMomma was really born. And then it just kind of became my mission. I was like, everything that I do is going to be sort of pushed towards that for the development. I said, because a lot of people are not specifically gearing their messages around girls and women's development. I am just grateful to be a part and to be a voice for spreading light. Allow everything that you're challenged with, everything that you're faced with to grow you so that you can serve others so that they can grow.